going on, everybody? Will here from MTG Knowledge. Now, I'm coming at you with a video. Modern Masters 2017, by the time this video goes up, will be released to the public. It's most public. Not till Friday, but some people can get their hands on them boxes. Some people know what to do. And I wanted to release a video talking about, once again, my chair fucking up. Talking about Wizards of the Coast decides to keep Infinite Combo in Standard. Let's think about this. Wizards came out with that emergency kind of like ban list, and Smuggler Copters got banned. Reflector Mage even got banned. Hey, Armonkhet, you got banned too. Don't think you got included from this list. So Reflector Mage, Reflector Mage right now could be played in the format. Could it? No, it can't, motherfuckers. Giving Saheeli Rai a Reflector Mage, being able to stun your opponent for almost two turns, basically the turn to play the card, turn to bounce it, and then the turn to have to play it again after you wait a turn. We can't have that in Standard. Armonkhet, allowing people to basically play a free Gonti's Aether, a free Mind Slayer, a free let me take your turn and fuck with your shit. No, we can't have that in Standard. Get your ass out of here. But no, a 3/3 flyer for 2 that loots a card when it attacks, and it has flying. Did I mention that? And it needs to be crewed though, so it needs another creature to actually even do anything. It needs another creature to actually be able to attack. Now, don't get me wrong, is that kind of broken? Yeah, because the crew 1, yeah, they should have made it a crew 2, at least make it a little bit easier. That way you can't crew with a Thraben Inspector. Because the problem is going Thraben Inspector and Smuggler's Copter, broken. But we're going to keep an Infinite Combo by at least turn 4 with 2 Surface of the Conduits, or any mana ramp card, at least something like a mana ramp. We're gonna keep that in Standard. We're gonna allow people to beat someone by turn 4 at most, at least. My bad, turn 4 at least. So we're gonna keep a card in Standard. So now, is it healthy for the game? I really don't think the Saheeli Rai deck it's a great deck. It's a good deck. I don't think it's like a tier. There's clearly a format right now in Standard to where, is this format good? It has a bunch of great cards you can pull from. Yes, it's one of the formats legit. Cons had Siege Rhinos and Mantis Riders and Blue-Black Dragons and Esper Dragons and Ramp, Nykthos Ramp. It was an 8-block format, 8-set format, a block with 8 sets. But there were more than 2 tier 1, tier 0 decks. So, Armonkhet, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you Armonkhet with the fucking Jinxes, cats, and the Egyptian shit. Let me lift up my chair. Armonkhet now has to basically improve Standard, because right now we clearly see there's only 2 decks: Mardu Vehicles and some sort of Saheeli Rai, mainly the 4-color variant, just because you can ramp up into Saheeli. Most likely by turn 5, leaving up a negate and dispel. Armonkhet has been now the Wizards, through the way they manage these sets, has put so much weight on Armonkhet. People complain about Standard. I don't want to play Standard. Modern has all these deck knobs. Death Shadow, Burn. You can play Spirit. You can play all these motherfucking decks. You can play Tron. You can play Eldrazi, Bant Eldrazi, Abzan Company, Naya Company. All these bullshit decks. You can play them in Modern. And people like Modern is going to die. Yes, Modern was taking a little bit of a backseat to Standard. But right now, Modern looks a lot healthier than Standard. I love this still the Standard format, but it's some bullshit as where Black-Green got put out so much that Mardu Vehicles and Saheeli Rai are basically dominating the format. So Wizard basically just said, Armonkhet, you are going to have to change Standard. Now, don't get me wrong. I did not want to play that Bant Eldrazi bullshit, that Bant motherfucker. Can this chair please just stay up for one time? I didn't want to have to play that shit, so I stopped playing Magic at that time. I was like, you know what, let me focus on my career, let me focus on what I want to do. Let me go back to Standard when they increase the new set. Kaladesh and Invoke came out, so okay. Kaladesh came out. Okay, after Eldritch Moon and Shadow in the Stride, you're a pretty decent set. You're a pretty decent set, Kaladesh. Either some good cards, Feta Push is gonna help Modern, it's gonna do all these kind of things. But then they were Felidar Guardian, that basically infinite combos, and they decide not to even ban it after the Pro Tour, after all these GPs where it's winning and topping and these SCG events. No, let's not touch it. No, let's put Armonkhet at the foremost. So my bold prediction for this whole year is Armonkhet will be the new Innistrad. It's going to be the new Zendikar. And if it's not, Standard is going to lack and die down in people's minds. People who dabber between Modern and Standard, they'll play Modern because there's more different decks. It's a lot fun when you have more different decks to play against. It's interesting instead of playing the same thing over and over again. Is it easy to play against? Yeah, because you can just, all my sideboards against Saheeli. A couple things against, Mardu. Armonkhet is going to have to be one of the greatest sets to come out in Standard in the past since Khans, honestly. Since Khans, where Khans had to change Theros, where Theros and, Born of Gods and Gate Crash, almost Gate Crash fucked up, and Nyx and M15 was decent. But Khans really had to come out and basically change the metagame and basically had to put it up here. So we thought it was Kaladesh. Kaladesh was going to change, fucked up BFZ, Booty, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows and Eldritch, you were okay. Nothing too big. No mono red decks. Armonkhet is going to have to be one of the biggest sets to come out of Magic in recent years. It's going to have to be a standard beast. Why? One, you see all the things they're putting into Armonkhet. Armonkhet is going to be the new Khan's here. I said Kaladesh would be, but it's really kind of shaping up to be Armonkhet. Armonkhet is going to be the new Zendikar, new Innistrad, one of the World Wave, one of those big ass sets that are going to have a lot of good cards, introduce a bunch of different mechanics, and it's going to have to do something. So one, Armonkhet needs to bring back red deck wins. Now, people say, I don't want to play that shit. No. But one, red deck wins helps combat against control. So in Armonkhet, I would not be surprised. Armonkhet, the Egyptians, goblins, all that kind of stuff, barbarians, human warriors. Some sort of aggro deck is going to have to come out of Armonkhet, even more than Mardu, because I'm talking about something like a red deck wins needs to come out. This would be a great deck, honestly, to print Monastery Swift. I don't even think it's a bad card to reprint back in Standard. They're going to have to print maybe Prowess back in. They're going to have to do something to get Mono Red back into the form, because one, it gets more players playing because of the fact that it's cheap, and two, it helps balance. They need a control deck. They really need to focus on a good draw spell for blue. Something to tutor for blue, another Planeswalker that's actually decent. Maybe Bant Control, something like that. Maybe another Courser, something to get control moving along. It's decent with, the blue-black metal work, but it's not to where it should be. Mardu Vehicles and Saheeli Rai, Jeskai is really kind of dominating the format. Armonkhet, legit, with the lands and everything, is going to have to change the format. It's going to have to introduce 3-color cards. It's going to have to introduce something. It reminds me of Khans when they introduce Siege Rhino, Jeskai. They're going to have some sort of ban. And you see all this money and all this, different things are invested in Armonkhet to get people to play Standard, and Standard to get people to play Standard. Control decks, because brings back old school players. Mono Red deck brings back new players, people that just want to win quick. Mardu Vehicles would be in the format, which is like a midi-range, almost like Jeskai type, Jeskai aggro, where it could play fast, but also could play control. And then you need like a Abzan mid-range or a Soul Tie mid-range. Naya Dragons, something. If they bring back Dragons or something, they're going to have to really impress with this Armonkhet set. All the things are improving on it. They're putting in, every 4th pack has a full art land. They're doing the full art land bullshit. No inventions, or we don't know yet. Inventions maybe. They have to put a bunch of stuff into Armonkhet with the new gods. Pick your tribe. pick your god clan. They're gonna have to put so much in. So I am calling it. Armonkhet will be the new big thing. Armonkhet is gonna be the new Khans, the new Innistrad, the new Zendikar. Armonkhet is going to be the one that you want to invest in, because if not, it's going to destroy Standard. Armonkhet really needs to change Standard in a somewhat different way. It needs to add more decks into the format, because it's starting to get stale. So what was the whole point of this video is that because of not banning the Saheeli Rai and letting other decks come up to flourish, and maybe limiting something like Gideon or Heart of Quran or something like that for the Mardu deck, Armonkhet is going to have to be the new Khans, honestly. Kaladesh was not it. Armonkhet needs to be the new Khans. It needs to be the set that involves 3 more colors, control decks, mono red decks. It needs to bring new decks into the Standard format, or else people will stop playing and they'll go to Modern. So we need to see a red deck wins, a control deck at least, a mid-range deck. We need to see more intensive cards in Armonkhet. Look at all the stuff they're doing for, the Standard showdowns. You can win all these promos and other kinds. Armonkhet needs to be the new big money set, and I'm betting on it. I'm buying a case of this motherfucker, maybe even 2. I'm buying those fish fillets and hoping they turn into Big Macs. Armonkhet needs to be the granddaddy Mac of Magic the Gathering for Standard right now. because basically, Armonkhet needs to kill it. Sorry, my screen just went by. Armonkhet needs to fucking kill it. If not, Standard will be seeing a very big decline, and Modern will come back up because Modern Masters 17, all that good stuff. People want to play that. So, tell me in the description box below what Armonkhet is going to involve, what it needs to have, and what Magic or Wizard or WotC, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Wizard of the Coast, needs to do to improve Standard to get it back on roll. So, and then every video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that red button down there, and become part of the crew. This is Will from MTG Knowledge. I'll see you guys in the next video.